CBS 2 News 10 at 10 continues now with more of the corridor's top stories. Yet another co-defendant testifies today in the murder trial of Tahj Ross.
He's accused of shooting 19-year-old Latasha Roundtree as she was riding to a party. CBS 2 News reporter Jason Hackett shows us how witnesses say other people were involved with the shooting.
Shackled at his ankles, sporting an orange jumpsuit and glasses, Jeremiah Ellis tells his side of the story.
Once everyone started to go back across the street towards my house, I heard the first gunshot.
Ellis is 20 years old. He's a tattoo artist, even though he admits he has no formal training. He was on probation at the time of the shooting. He's been convicted of intimidation with a dangerous weapon, conspiracy, and accessory after the fact.
In total, how much time will you be serving?
27 years.
Ellis lived at the home on 649 16th Avenue with his cousin. Much like the co-defendants before him, he claims that Ross armed himself with this .40 caliber pistol that night when threats of a green car shooting up the house arose. That car passed and drove away. Then along came the white car with Latasha. Ellis, who was armed with a revolver, says when he heard the shots, he ducked. Then he started firing.
What did you see as you looked up and fired twice?
It was Tahj Ross, and he was crouched down, almost in motion, ready to run.
What, if anything, did you see in his hand?
The 40 caliber handgun.
Ellis says it wasn't until later that he found out what happened.
Who did you learn had been shot?
Latasha Roundtree.
Was Miss Roundtree at all the person that you expected to be in the vehicle that night?
No.
Ellis says soon after he left CEDAR Rapids and moved to Rockford, Illinois, but investigators caught up with him. And much like the other defendants, he admits he didn't tell the truth initially.
Is there such a term that's used sometimes in circumstances like this as a snitch?
Yes.
Is that something that you were concerned about?
Yes.
But Ellis says he did it to protect himself and his family.
Do you know what kind of threats you received?
People said they were going to kill me, and they had money to pay people whoever would kill me.
Covering the corridor in CEDAR Rapids, Jason Hackett, CBS 2 News 10 at 10.